We're here today to introduce Better Men Australia with Founding Director Rob Koch and Associate Director Wayne Lording to talk about Better Men Australia and Date with Dads.
Date with Dad is something that I developed about 5 years ago. It's a game show night for primary schools where children invite their dads along. We start off with talking about your generation, and we get kids and dads out of the audience for the different generations, and we just vie for prizes, and then we have an activity after that where the kids and the dads get to actually share what was it like for me growing up. Then we move into Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Dads get to be in the hot seat and kids get to be in the hot seat, and even if they don't win, there's a prize. We throw heaps of stuff in the audience. And then we have an activity where the kids and the dads actually look at various activities, 50 boredom busters that won't break the bank, and they design what they're going to do for their next date with Dad. Then we finish off with Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, which is hilarious because dads don't want to be pitched against these kids, I tell you, but they end up having a great time, and we always somehow manage to make sure that that everybody's self-esteem is intact at the end of the night. It's a lot of fun. Not every child has a father that's available or that's even around. For various reasons, and so we don't want to rule any child out, so they can come along with mum or with an uncle, a granddad.
Yes. That's great.
Some father figure in their life, and sometimes some of the kids latch themselves onto their friend's dad, and that's a good thing too.
Yeah.
It really is inclusive. If a child doesn't have a dad, it doesn't mean he's doomed.
Yeah.
Mums can have a great impact on their children's lives and can make up for Dad not being there. It's been fantastic to see them get excited about being there and really taking hold of the exercises that come with this program.
And what is some of the feedback you've had from the schools?
Yeah. Look, we've had some amazing feedback. We've had on an average of around 85% attendance from the fathers and kids, and the schools are absolutely blown away. Some of the things that have been said on the nights and afterwards is that the principals didn't know that half of these fathers existed, and all of a sudden, the principal gets to actually to meet these fathers that they don't normally see. We'll actually rev the kids up and tell them that there's going to be prizes and game shows happening and pizza and drinks, and they actually get to invite their fathers along. So that's the key to the success of it, and that's one of the reasons why we get about 85% of the people. The schools are generally really, really happy with the attendance rate that they have. We also get the dads coming up later on too and saying, look, thanks for putting on a really great night, and it's given me something to think about.
Do you see the importance of educating dads on the role of parenting?
The basic aim is to create a father-friendly kind of activity, one that gets them engaged with their kids and interacting, but also to be able to have a few subtle messages about the importance of dads, connecting with each other, even men's health. We say a couple of things, and we write them into the question, so it makes them think, and it gets them, wrestling with those particular issues during a game show.
Obviously, the bodies that have funded some of the events, like the Yarra Ranges Shire, the Frankston City Council, Mornington Peninsula Shire, they've done a great job in actually putting funding together and giving it to the schools. One of the things that I really love is that it gets dads thinking about how important they are in a child's life. If a girl has got a great relationship with her father and the father affirms her, there's a good chance that she will grow up to have, a better life and a better self-esteem. It makes the dads think, okay, am I engaging with my kids or am I not? It's very, very hard, especially in this world, the way it is, that to be tired after work, to walk in, hi kids, go and sit down at the TV, have dinner, not actually engage with them. Whereas kids thrive on time with their parents, and it's quality time with their parents.
We don't just pander to whatever the child wants. Dad needs to be thinking, what does my child need? And what can I do? What kind of activity will help in their own growth and help us to communicate.
But look, what we're really trying to do here with Date with Dad is we are called Better Men Australia. We want to take this Australia-wide, and we want to run as many events as we can to just to get dads engaged with their children, because it's just such a passion of Rob and I.